Welcome back. Let's return to our top story now on the passing of Kwaito star Mandoza. Tributes are pouring in, and on the line now is the musician's friend Eugene Mthethwa from the Creative Workers Union. Eugene, thank you so much for joining us. Now, you go a long way back with Mandoza in the industry as musicians. Can you just take us through your relationship with him, how you got to know him and the man that he really was?
Well, let me firstly say that it is a sad news. It is sad news indeed for us in the industry to hear of his passing. But we have more memories, good memories of him. We can celebrate his life much better than celebrating other things. My memories of him is first and foremost his respect for human beings, for other human beings, regardless of the attack that he had received in many, many years. Some saying that he can't speak English and making jokes about him. He never lost his cool, he never lost his respect for other people. For one, he would call me Uncle Malume, which means uncle, and I now understand why he was calling me Malume. I have a good memory of him when they were coming into the industry as pop. Their first performance that they shared with us in Pretoria. I saw these young people who were very, very, very powerful, aggressive, coming from Zona, and they were saying Sukuya Klima with a beautiful bass line on it. And yes, Mandoza throwing himself into the fence, into the crowd. This is his first performance. The confidence of throwing himself to the fence, and the fence carried him across the stadium, brought him back to the stage. And I said, wow, this young man has got confidence. And this was when he was with Kiskop, not even his solo career.
Now, you speak of this confidence, and I suppose it's this confidence that really made people fall in love with him. He also had a very distinct sound. What do you think made his music different from other Kwaito artists?
Well, one of the things that I can say about his music, this is one artist, when you speak of Kwaito genre, that was constantly regarded as music of gangsters, than other genres. He has a Kwaito artist who brought two nations together, black and white, to dance Tungalagata. I mean, for one to do that, you must have had, I don't know, something about you. There must be something about you to be able to bring two nations together to dance to a Kwaito song. I think that was special for me. One thing that he couldn't, that we can't take it away from him. Since he did that in the Kwaito genre, there's no other Kwaito song that has brought together black and white people together.
Now, I mean, Nkalagata, Top Skelegete, all of those songs really were a hit everywhere. How do you think his impact musically really in the communities and people who looked up to him? What was the impact that his music left?
Well, let me put this one experience that I had. There was this lady, a white lady on radio, doing an interview during a program. I think it was Chico Tati's program, and she called because there were articles. There was an article on Mandoza on Sunday, and she called and she said, "But why media hates Mandoza like this? Why do these people write so bad things like Mandoza?" This was a white lady. She even cried on the radio. She even cried to say, "I love this young man. I love his music. I don't know, there's something about this young man." And people don't seem not to see, to appreciate the good that he's doing. Constantly, it is about the wrongs that he's doing. So I think that impact, it shows that he had a huge impact regardless of whatever the adversities that were there, but he still pursued his career without showing any hatred to anybody. He was able to work with black and white, even in terms of his music. I mean, he worked with a white artist, as a Kwaito artist. But you know, some of us, we haven't done that, and yet we've been there even before him.
Thank you so much, Eugene, for sharing your thoughts and your fond memories of the Mandozas and his career. That was Creative Workers Union's Acting Secretary General Eugene Mthethwa giving us that update.